everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and also Happy New Year's. In this video, I'm gonna be prepping my first collection of 2026, my Valentine's collection. I'm pretty sure this collection is going to be my favorite one so far. I've picked out so many different cute fabrics. I'm gonna make one of each item that I'll be launching. That way you all can see each thing and also I can take product photos. And I thought for my very first collection of the new year, I would launch a brand new product with it, and I'm gonna be launching scrunchies. So if you watched my last video, then you've seen all of the scrunchies I'm launching and have already had a sneak peek of this launch. I also actually was on time with illustrating my January and February TBR book stack bookmarks. Those are gonna be done and launched with the Valentine's collection. So January will be a little bit late, but not as bad as some of my other ones. I'm definitely going to illustrate some more bookmarks, like regular bookmarks to go with this collection. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop yapping and get started. Okay, here are all of my Valentine fabrics. So many really pretty ones. This one also is kind of giving Easter a little bit, but I love these so much. This is actually the only fabric that actually says, I think it says Valentine's, does it? I guess it doesn't actually say Valentine's, but you could tell it's very Valentine's themed. So we have all of these. Also, all of these, like I said, I went a little bit crazy, but I just couldn't resist. And then I also got this fabric from Hobby Lobby that is so pretty. And then these are my scrunchie fabrics. Okay, I need to decide how I'm going to match these up. My plan, I think, for this one is to do wristlets. Because the design is a little bit smaller and more compact, it will look nice as a wristlet. So we'll do that one for wristlets. See, I have this cute floral one. I know for sure I'm gonna do book sleeves with these, and I'm hoping all of you that are into sewing will really love this fabric. It has little sewing machines on it, scissors, a fabric cutter, little needle holder, lots of really cute little illustrations all over it. These two are supposed to go together. As you can see here, it is the Riley Blake Sew in Love right here at the bottom. And this one is also Sew in Love. So they're supposed to go together. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, a little bit of a breakdown. We have outer fabric, inner fabric with those two. Then we have this one with the blue floral inner fabric. Then of course the one I made for my mom. We have this one with the heart inner fabric. Next we have the really pretty cute like sewing fabric with the little tulip or like little rose inner. Another floral one. Everything is very floral, but I think it's really pretty for Valentine's Day. And then little heart inner one there. And then last for the book sleeves, we have another one with the sewing machines, but it's a darker pink with the light pink floral inner fabric. So those will be all of the book sleeves. Then for the wristlets, we have this floral one, the love little like word puzzle letters, and then this floral one. And then of course the scrunchie fabrics, the red velvet, the pink satin, and the white knit. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with wristlets because that's a little bit easier. Thank you all so much. If you've ever purchased anything from my shop or even just watching and liking my videos, subscribing means so much to me, and you've truly made my year special. And major thank you to all of you who've been commenting tips and tricks for sewing. And when you notice that I do something wrong or where I'm not understanding something and you leave a helpful tip or suggestion, it means a lot. And there's so many of you who've been so incredibly helpful over my sewing journey. I'm very happy to have you here helping and watching my videos and commenting and liking, and all of it is just so incredible. So yeah, I'm very excited to go into 2026 and see what this new year has in store. Almost kind of going into 2026 with an open mind. Whatever happens, happens. I do kind of want to branch out my content a little bit, but you guys do seem to really enjoy the sewing content. I'll say my videos have been doing so much better when I started sewing, so that's been really exciting. If you have a fabric cutter that you really love, let me know which one so I can go ahead and upgrade that one, because this is not working very well. But we're gonna go ahead and cut this fabric. So let me know, are there any crafts or hobbies that you all are wanting to start for the new year? Are you wanting to start your own small business? Let me know in the comments. I always think it's so exciting to see what people are doing for their crafts and whatnot. I'm gonna get all of the wristlet fabrics and stabilizer cut out, then we'll be ready to sew them all together. Okay, first wristlet down. I was also filming a short video because I'm trying to be a little bit better about posting at least 2 short videos on Instagram. TikTok, I'm not so sure, but definitely Instagram and possibly YouTube Shorts. But I think this one is absolutely adorable. I love the colors, and I also think this fabric could look really nice as a book sleeve as well. So depending on how much fabric I have left, we may turn this one into a book sleeve, and then you'll be able to have a book sleeve and a matching wristlet. And if you ever want to see like quick videos of me sewing, making bookmarks, more like behind the scenes, definitely follow me over on Instagram, and that's usually where I post like first looks of my sewing projects as well. You can follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube handle, just @tabsartshop. And I'm really aiming to do at least 4 collections each year to go with the seasons. But yeah, this has definitely been my favorite thing of 2025 is learning how to sew. It's been so much fun, definitely trial and error, of course. But I've been really loving it, especially with all of you helping me, giving me your tips and tricks. It has been incredibly helpful. Before I get started on the book sleeves, I'm gonna see how these bookmarks look. I'm gonna start with the regular one, the one I just print and cut. Then we'll see how the TBR bookmarks look. There's January, so I need to go ahead and print and cut February, then we'll be done with the bookmarks for now. I still need to illustrate a few more, but yeah, let's go ahead and do February. think these ones turned out really cute, and they kind of match some of the inner fabrics I picked out. I'm gonna be making a bunch more of just the regular style bookmarks to go with this collection, and try and make some to correlate with the book sleeves, kind of like this one. And then I have January and February TBR bookmarks all printed and cut out. So January is the carnation flower. So all of these are just illustrated based on their monthly flower. And then February is the violet. So we have pinks and purples for January. And February I did like blues and purples and yellow. And then I'm definitely going to be doing a designated Valentine's themed one as well to go with this collection. I've already started illustrating it, but I need to finish it. But I gotta go ahead and add the hardware and the tassels for both of these. I have pink tassel, purple, and white. So I'm leaning towards pink for January since I did do like pinks and purples for that one. So I'll probably do a pink tassel. And then for February, I'm thinking I'm gonna do the white tassel because I do have a couple of like white books. So I'll probably do white tassel for February. I've been really loving making these bookmarks. Like I said, I did slack on November and December, but at least I got January and February done. So hopefully I'll get March and April and May done on a timely manner as well. So after this, I have a bunch of book sleeves to get sewn up. So we're gonna be just sewing for the rest of the day and see if I can't at least get one small book sleeve of each fabric made. That way you all can see it and I can take product photos. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be launching this collection on January 4th, which will be the first Sunday of January. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out all of the fabrics for these small book sleeves. So the inner fabric and the outer fabric, get all of that done. Then probably prep the pockets, cut the batting. Then I'll be ready to sew each book sleeve. So hopefully that will make things a little bit easier and try and get all of this done. So I'm gonna start with this medium pink sewing theme outer fabric. First set down for the outer fabric, the inner fabric, and the pockets. I'm gonna go ahead and finish all of the rest, then we'll be ready to prep each pocket. So in case you're into reading, I figured I'd show you all of my top reads of 2025. I just posted an Instagram story, that's why I have them all laid out. But we have Alchemized, Blood Over Brighthaven, The Unmaking of June Farrow, Metal Slinger, Rose and Chains, The Night and the Moth, Six Scorched Roses, and A Kingdom of Dreams. All of these are romantasy, except The Unmaking of June Farrow, which is a little more of like a magical realism romance. And then A Kingdom of Dreams is just a historical romance. So yeah, these are all of my favorite reads of the year. These are all just standalone books. Six Gorge Roses is a novella, which is part of the Crowns of Nyaxia series. So I'd recommend starting with Serpent and the Wings of Night, which I also loved. But yeah, this one was really good. I think Carissa Broadbent is an excellent romantasy writer. A Kingdom of Dreams is a standalone, but there are other books in this series that are based like in the same world. So if you are into reading, I would love to know what your favorite books of 2025 were, and what are some books that you want to read or are excited for in 2026. Okay, I'm going to skip this one for now since I did make this one in my last video so you all can kind of see what it looks like, because I have a bunch to get through and I don't want to run out of time before we get all of these ones made. 5 book sleeves to make, so I'll have a total of 6 book sleeves for my Valentine's collection. Like I said, I might turn that Hobby Lobby fabric with the florals into a book sleeve as well. So then we'll have 7 total. But let's go ahead and get started. I need to break out the iron because all of these are very wrinkly. Go ahead and iron all those out. Then I'm gonna prep the pockets, cut the batting, and get them all made. I'm gonna try and do it fairly quickly because it is already 1:30, so I'll probably start losing light here in a few hours, and this might take some time, so let's go ahead and get started. But yeah, I'm very excited for this collection. So this one will be launching on January 4th for Valentine's Day, and then I'll probably do a spring launch in maybe later in the month of February or like the first week of March. We'll do a spring launch. I would say 2025 was actually a really good year on new launches. I of course started sewing and launched the book sleeves and the wristlets. I created the TBR bookmark, so I launched my original one in January. Then I started creating more like seasonal ones and then the monthly one starting in July. So now that I'm thinking about it, I probably won't launch both of these because they are the exact same design, just different shades of pink. I'm kind of leaning towards the light pink with the floral white inner fabric. I'm gonna go ahead and take my labels and iron them on because they do have a laminate backing, which keeps it in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put those on first. Alright, the pockets are done and top stitched, so now it's time to cut out all of the batting. A little bit more about my 2026 goals. So when it comes to reading, in 2025, I set my goal to 50 books. And because of my major 3-month-long book slump, I read 42. So I'm thinking I'm still gonna stick to 50 for 2026 because I know I can do it, especially if I can just try not to have a 3-month-long slump where I only finished 2 audiobooks in 3 months. Another big goal will be to release a new product with each launch. So for the first one, of course, I'm releasing scrunchies. For my second launch, I would love to release either little wallets or pencil pouches or something along those lines. I just need to practice zippers a lot more before that. But yeah, I would love to release a brand new product with each launch. Another big goal is to try some brand new sewing projects. I would love to try and sew like a full quilted blanket, maybe some different apparel items. Of course, I want to make my own tote bag and try some different types of tote bags. And then of course, like I said, I need to practice zippers a lot. A goal I'm always setting for myself every year is to illustrate more. And each year I feel like I'm slacking a bit on that. So I am gonna try and make that a goal for 2026 and try and hold myself accountable to that, because I really want to really get back into illustrating characters, because I used to do that all the time. I loved doing those draw this in your style challenges, and I feel like those really helped me improve my art style. So I'd love to get back into those. As for like content creation, I want to get to a point where I am posting 2 to 3 times a week on Instagram. I would love to be able to post 2 videos a week on YouTube, but I work a full-time 9-to-5 job, so that's a little bit difficult. So my goal is to at least do 1 a week. Of course, I'm very excited to continue YouTube because you all have been one of my favorite parts of 2025. So yeah, let me know what are some of your goals or things that you're looking forward to in 2026. Okay, so here are all the book sleeves. I did decide that I'm not going to do the medium shade of pink in the sewing fabric, and I'm just gonna stick with the lighter with the white floral. And then I'm gonna use this floral inner lining with this one here. And I think that will be really cute and just give a different options. That way I'm not doing the same design, just in a different color. Light pink sewing fabric with the white floral inside, as well as inside the pocket. I love this one. This one's definitely one of my favorites. Next is this one here, which is like some leaves and some little hearts with the kind of diamond pattern on the inside. Next, we have the colorful like Easter fabric, but I thought it was really cute anyways, with the kind of teal floral inner lining. Then we have this one, which is also one of my favorites. I love the colors. And then I think the inside fabric looks really cute with this one. So yeah, those are all the book sleeves, plus eventually this one that I will get made. And then the one I made in my last video, which I already gifted my mom, but it will be this book sleeve here. So I'll have 6 book sleeves, 3 wristlets. So this one, the love letter one, and then this. Of course, we'll have my scrunchies. So if you want to see how I made all those scrunchies, you can watch my last video. The red velvet, pink satin, and white knit. Regular bookmarks, I am going to be illustrating some more, so this is just the one we made in today's video, which goes really well with some of the book sleeves. I think this one is super pretty. And lastly, the January and February TBR bookmarks. I still need to add a tassel to this one, but here's January and then February. January's flower is the carnation and February is the violet. So that's gonna be my Valentine collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one very soon. Everything will be launching on January 4th, so follow me on Instagram if you wanna see more behind the scenes and more posts of the book sleeves and the wristlets. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.